Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Thursday. Oh boy, what a day. How are you? How are you? Sorry I'm late. The most mundanest of things. I was eating my dinner and I suddenly realised I've got a whole lot of washing to hang up. So that's what I was doing. That's why I'm late. I was hanging up a whole load of washing. Because I would have done it earlier today, but I've not been great. I had to take today off. Woke up. Well, I say woke up. Insomnia's been kicking my ass the last few nights, and 6 o'clock this morning I went, oh, God, I'm so tired, and I just pinged work and went, not coming in, not coming in. Hello, just fixing something in your code database because it's annoying me. No worries, Nathan, no worries. I'm just saying how crap a day I've had. So yeah, it's so I end up sleeping till about 3 o'clock today. And I'm still I feel drained, absolutely drained. So we'll see how we go. Might not be long. I thankfully I've been told that Lindsay and Jason are on a bus and are not taking the train home, which means I don't need to dart out and go and pick them up. So there's that. So we will have an uninterrupted stream. How long that stream is going to last for, I don't know yet. We'll just see how we go. So yes, mundane things like hang out, washing, stopping me streaming. What a pain in the backside. Anyway, we're here now. Edward, hello. Be with you all in a few minutes, no worries. We'll be in after Taskmaster finishes. Not a problem. Is that at 10? Is that at 10? Because I could sit and waffle for 10 minutes. So yeah, it's just, I don't know what's going on. I think my brain's just been a bit fruity at the moment, and just with everything with Jason and trying to work out where he's going to go and all that sort of stuff. It's and between that and the state of work and everything, it's just got a bit. And my brain is going, I need a break, I need a holiday, and just kind of went, enough. Yeah, you're not going today. So yeah, so that's been a fun day. And then my manager pinged me. So my team lead's off. So our new technical services manager tried to phone me about 1:30. Didn't hear it. It's totally dead to the world. Pinged him about 5, going, I'm sorry, I missed your call. Woke up about an hour ago. Absolutely feel like crap. I'll let you know how this evening goes, and I'll ping you in the morning. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So tired. Did you see these books I bought? I bought these 2 books at UK Games Expo. The first is Legion of the Necromancer, and I saw a poster which basically said, what did it say? It said something really stupid like, if you like, where was it? It just said something really stupid like, if you like the old fighting fantasy books, then this book is for you. And I went, that sounds like a great book. And it is. It's very, very lovely book, Night of the Necromancer. It's 400 pages, so quite a few of the sort of people who are currently alive in the Final Fantasy things. How does this book happen? Short answer, it's an easy guess. A writer and an illustrator worked on a story and created words and pictures. The writer wrote, the illustrator illustrated, and the printer printed. Why did this book happen? This may take a moment. In 2005, James met James. James Isaacs was the designer of music magazine Metal Hammer. James Gill arrived as the new online editor, and the pair worked together and a friendship soon grew. Not only did James share a passion for music and many stripes, but they had both grown up on Blood Bowl and Space Hulk, D&D, Warhammer 40k, Games Workshop, and White Dwarf. They also bonded over the hunt for a cassette version of D-Rock's 1991 album Oblivion, released on Warhammer Records. From 2001 to 2016, Isaacs worked on every issue of Metal Hammer, directed photo shoots, and created the amazing visuals that would infuse every page. Meanwhile, Gill wrote the articles that would live in the magazine's pages, from interviews to news and reviews. Gill left Hammer in 2012, Isaacs left in 2016, and the pair have remained close friends ever since. In 2024, almost 20 years after they first met, Gill asked Isaacs whether he'd been into the classic fighting fantasy game books, the seminal Choose Your Own Adventure series by Ian Livingstone and Steve Jackson. Isaac smiled, nodded, and brought out his first 10-book box set. Gill showed Isaacs his battered and tattered copy of Citadel of Chaos, the first one I had, wrapped in now ancient sellotape. We should do one, says James, like a tribute to the olds. We should. We totally should, says James. And so they set about dreaming up a new world and a new mission that would feel like the originals. The result of his friendship and his collaboration in this book, Legion of the Necromancer. So if you bought this book, then thank you. If you've given it, then aren't you lucky? So yeah, so and very nice. So I met them at UK Games Expo. Got them to sign the book for me, and yeah, very nice couple of lads. They're coming down to Fighting Fancy Fest in September as well, so it'll be quite nice to catch up with them then. Hopefully, we will have played this by then. So there's that one. So many books. The problem is there's so many books to play. That's why kind of moving to Thursdays is kind of beneficial. This one is The Curse of Cthulhu Part 1 by Simon Burks, including an absolutely cracking little adventure sheet bookmark. That's quite class. I like that. It's a good idea. This is fairly straightforward, I think. What does it say? You're a long way from home, but your expenses have been paid, and then some. How hard can it be? All you have to do is retrieve some ugly ornament customers won't even take a second look at. In The Curse of Cthulhu, you play a private investigator paid to bring back a mysterious idol from the clutches of a fanatical cult on a remote Scottish island. Right up my street. You must use all your skills and experience to infiltrate the Gothic cathedral without being seen, locate your contract, and stay alive long enough to recover the part octopus, part dragon, part human sculpture. It's a daunting task from which you may never return. Blue Fox Game Books. This is 560 entries in this bad boy. And it doesn't really say much. It just goes straight into it. Hey, Silver! You stole my hat again. How unbelievable. Unbelievable. How are you? I'm just looking at this couple of books that I picked up at UK Games Expo. It's Curse of Cthulhu. You're a long way from home, but your expenses are being paid, blah, blah, blah. The year's 1913, and you play a private investigator sent to retrieve a strange idol from a remote Scottish island. You probably won't make it through, etc., etc. So it basically gives you a rundown. You've got health, speed, accuracy, stealth, power, fortune, and detection. I'm exhausted and sleepy. Oh, love. Oh, love. Me too. I as I say, the reason I'm late tonight is, one, I had washing tag out. Two, I've been off today because I've had insomnia for the last 4 days, and it's been kicking my ass. And this morning I kind of got to 6 o'clock and went, I'm so tired. And I slept from 6 till, well, it was 6:30 until about 3-4 o'clock. And I still feel crap. So we'll see how we go this evening. I'm just waiting on Taskmaster finishing at 10, and then we'll crack on. So that was that's another. This one is a gun. You start the book with 3 rations. When eaten, rations restore 3 to your health, which can never exceed the starting value of 15. Oh, at least you get a starting value. Hey, Drosy, how are you, my friend? How are the States? The place for the medical market might be full of rain, and I'm hoping for sun. Oh. That's a shame. Yeah, it's been awful. It's raining here, raining on and off. The last few days here. So yeah, very wet, very wet. How's Drosy? How's America? What's new with you, my friend? Just one of the books I picked up at UK Games Expo. I'm good. We're having a bit of a heat wave, but otherwise good. You staying cool over there so far? Yeah, we've I think it's due to heat up again towards over the weekend. I'm going to bed before we fall on the sofa. No worries, Silver. Take it easy. We'll catch you another time. Ken was asking for you, by the way, yesterday. So yeah, if you pop in on Saturday, he'll be happy to see you. But yeah, so he was wondering how you were, and I said, well, you popped in on Monday and said hello, so we knew you were all safe. Let's put it that way. So yeah. So a couple of books there to go. What else have we got? We've got Ken's book, of course, that arrived. Devilish Dilemmas, To Kill a Thief, all a bajillion. I mean, it's not too. It's 300, 400 entries, but about 410 entries, but it's a heavy. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of reading. I haven't even been through it yet to look at his wonderful. Oh wow! So all of his illustrations, primary illustrations, are what you would call it, lithograph. Is it lithograph? No, not lithograph. Basically, it's leather that he's etched and then prints with it. It's been absolutely bucketing it down today here in Liverpool. Yep. My car has developed that annoying leak in the boot once again. Oh no! Well, that's a pain in the ass. It's like 32 or 33 here, and you can cut the air with a knife. Really, already good. Well, we were kind of heading that way last week. The week before, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago when I was down in when I was down in Birmingham, it was definitely topping top 20s easily. Matty, hello, my friend. How are you? We're just about to start. We're just waiting on a few people coming in. Seemingly Taskmaster is on. I didn't know that. Never mind. I haven't seen Taskmaster for ages. I can't remember the last time I watched Taskmaster. Anyway, we left things on a bit of a well, here's the silly thing. So obviously UK Games Expo was on 2 weekends ago, and we were going down for that. But Jason had a second callback interview for Birmingham University, so we had to go down on the Tuesday and Wednesday, come back up Wednesday, go back down Friday, come back up Sunday, and Jason and Lindsay went back down yesterday and are on their way home now. So they'll be in the next half an hour, having done a third trip to Birmingham because it was their open day, so that you could get a bit more information before he makes his final decision. So yeah, it's been a bit crazy. And I think that's part of why I'm a little bit out of sorts at the moment, because all of this has been happening and it's all playing on my mind a little bit. Never watched Taskmaster. Yeah, I watched the first few series. I quite liked it. I just haven't seen it relatively recently. So he's got a place in. So he's been offered Birmingham, the Birmingham Conservatoire. He's been offered, but only for a foundation course. He's been offered a foundation HNC 1 year course at a private company in Glasgow as well. So it's a toss up between the two at the moment. He has an application into Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts, LIPA, but we haven't heard back yet from them. So Kit will hopefully be here soon. They're just a body doubling with a friend on Zoom. Ah, fair enough. How was Kit's day, Nathan? Were they okay today at the garden? I think Glasgow is a much better place to be than Birmingham, but I don't know the relative quality of the schools. Birmingham Conservatoire is extremely highly regarded in the UK. It's one of the top schools. He's not been given anything for Glasgow, which is where he goes on a Sunday. So Glasgow Conservatoire haven't offered him anything this year. But that's not to say that he can't get the full course next year. So hence the foundation courses again this year. So he's done a basic course at Edinburgh College this year, which he's just finished. He's going to go and do a formal foundation course this next this next academic year, and then we start the whole process of applying all over again. Kit's day went very well. The people who turned up to view the garden were impressed, and Kit was able to talk. Okay, fantastic. Really pleased for them. So maybe Birmingham after all, possibly, yes. And I think getting away from us and Scotland and going somewhere completely different that he knows nothing about might be really good for him, you know? But he has to make that decision at the end of the day. I can't make that decision for him. I'm not going to make that decision for him. It's up to him. It's his life, his career. So yeah, we'll just we'll see what happens. Remind reviews of the badge to celebrate your next special event. As you meet your gifts of fictional watch requirement, the badge automatically rewarded. These badges can only be used in your channel. Each event can include a sub badge and a watch badge. You can create a new event once your current one has ended. Okay. New rewards for you lot. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Cool. Right, I think we should get started. It's now after 10 o'clock. Hopefully Taskmaster and all that sort of stuff is finished. On the topic of game books, I ordered the latest Lone Wolf book. The Royal Mail saw Cambridge on the address and promptly sent it to Cambridge. No! What? Don't they know about Cambridge, Massachusetts? For God's sake. Really? Bloody hell. May, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it will get sorted out. Are they good? I've never played. I've got some old school Lone Wolf. I've never played them. So I don't know what they're like. And that's my fault for having like this massive hiatus for like 15 years where I didn't touch a game book. But I bought some. I've got some. I've got a couple of signed ones by Joe Deaver and Gary Chalk. And bizarrely, Ian Livingstone. They fixed the error and gave me an apology. I was more amused than anything. It was only delayed a day or two whilst this was out. Excellent. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. So it will be wending its way towards you, quite happily. Marvellous. Right then, Grim Dickensian. Where were we? There were video game adaptations of Lone books way back in the 80s. Were there? Huh. Tween wrangling, then be with you. No worries, Joe, no worries. Hey, Joseph, how are you doing? Are we already into Carfax? I believe so. I think Taskmaster is finished. The reason I delayed stuff was the most mundane thing in the world. I was going to go live at 9, but maybe I need to go live later on a Thursday to catch everybody. So yes, I had the most mundane thing that stopped me, which was I suddenly realised whilst I was eating my dinner that I hadn't put the washing out, so I had to go and watch the washing out. Anyone remember the TV show Dickensian? I loved Dickensian. Stephen Rea, fantastic, absolutely brilliant program. So that was that, and I've not been feeling 100% today, so yeah, we'll just see how it goes. So yes, we're going to head off into Carfax, I believe. We're broken into Carfax, and I guess that the next point was to work out, well, what are we going to do? Because that is where we left it, hanging. Oh, I can hear voices. Bear with me a second, just before we start. Let me go and say hello. I will be right back. 2 seconds. Hello. Thank you. Yay! Hurrah! Hurrah! Oh, it was the end of the series. Right, sorry. That's everybody home, and we can carry on now. Hooray! Right, where are we at? It did have a good Scrooge, yes, sorry, Matty. Taskmaster finished, it was the end of the series, we recorded. Okay, cool. Right. Author of Lone Wolf died 10 years ago, sketched out to his son how the series needed to conclude, and his son has slowly been waiting for it. Yes! What's it? Joe Dever was the writer. Gary Chalk was the illustrator. George R. R. Martin needs to do that at the show. Yeah, I think so. I think quite right. Right, let us get over to Carfax and see what's going on. Oh, that was the other thing that slightly delayed us going live was the overhead. This puppy here was playing up, and it took me 10 minutes to get the bloody thing to recognise itself. So anyway, we're here now, and that's all that matters. So Carfax House. Carfax House, the home of Dracula in London. Unfortunately, George R. R. Martin doesn't have any kids. Yes. He's too senile anyway. Okay, we were at 6:31, Carfax House. We don't now. Number of delay points. I was wrote that down somewhere. Where did I write that? Is that here? No. Delay. 3 delay points. We're on 3 delay points at the moment. That's right. 3 delay points. One cool thing is they brought back Gary Chalk to illustrate his latest book, and I think he's going to be at FFF6 too. Hopefully. He needs an adopted son successor in that case, says Matty. Quite right. So we don't have 8 delay points, so that's fine. If it is daytime, you roll a 1 to... otherwise read on. You now find yourself in a large, spacious room that resembles a medieval banqueting hall. In the centre is a long table with several wooden chairs arranged in perfect symmetry on both sides, and a lavish-looking throne at the head of it. On the surrounding walls you can see various paintings, many depicting scenes of blood and death. From where you stand you can see 3 doors, one heading north towards the kitchen, one heading east towards a study, and one heading west towards a parlour. Would you like to go to the kitchen, the study, the parlour, or would you like to return back to the South District? So, K for kitchen, S for study, P for parlour, L to leave, please. K for kitchen, P for parlour, S for study, and L to leave. Study, parlour, study, parlour, study. 3 to 1. Ooh. So 3, I think 3 is probably good enough to get going. Let's go and have a look at the study. Let us study the study. Number 80, top of the page for us. Okay. Entering this room, you find yourself in some kind of study. And what does Holmes do? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joseph. I was meant to check. 6:31 before we did shit. Ah, lordy. 6:31. Nothing. Holmes deduces nothing about the hallway. So there's that. However, he might find something about the study. So let's go and have a look at. He doesn't. He finds nothing of interest about the study. Oh well. The study, then. On one side there is a large desk with books strewn across it, and piles of parchment beside an inkwell. And quill. There is also a drawer in the desk. On the other side is a large bookcase, filled with different tomes, most with names that are written in languages unfamiliar to you. Choose where you will search. Will you search the desk surface, the drawer, the bookcase, or return to the main hall? So S for surface, D for drawer, B for bookcase, H for hall. Drawer, says Matty. Surface, says Nathan. Surface, says Joe. Coffee Monster. So two for the surface, one for the drawer. Okay, let's look at the surface of the table then. Desk surface 903. If you have SAH11, we don't. Turn to 8:45, otherwise read on. And search through. You search through the books and papers on the desk, but find nothing of interest. Add 1 delay point. Number 4. Is there anything of interest to Holmes and his deductions? 903. Sadly not. Sadly not. So there is literally nothing on the desk. You now return to the main hall. 6:31. Oh, okay. Back at the hall, currently have if you currently have 8 delay points or more, we do not. So, we're back in the hall. Do you wish to go and have a look at anything else in the study? Which we can do, I guess. Back to the study again. There is the drawer and the bookcase to look at if you want, or we can try the kitchen or the parlour, or we can leave. What would you like to do? Kitchen, parlour, study, leave. So you would like to go to the study and try the drawer again. Okay. So back into 80, and then we'll try the drawer. Drawer 450. Searching the contents of the desired location, you are disappointed to find nothing more than what you would expect. Add 1 delay point. 450. Anything in deductions on 450. No, nothing there either. So the drawer is also a washout. So we are once more back at 6:31. In the drawer, a pair of drawers. So this is going to give us what did I say? 450. Yes, we add a delay point, so this takes us up to 5. So we've got about 3 more things we can do before we're going to get booted out, no doubt, or found out, which will be even worse. So I don't know if you want to bother. Let me see if there's anything worth looking at. 8. No, I would forget that. So kitchen or parlour or leave. kitchen, parlour, or leave. Kitchen, put the kettle on whilst you're there. Fair enough. Nathan would like to go to the kitchen. Anyone else? Go on then, kitchen. Fair enough. Joe says kitchen as well. Make a couple of adventurers. Kitchen and check for garlic or a steak. Good idea. Good idea. Right. The kitchen then. 631 215. $210, $215. The kitchen is surprisingly very empty, with nothing in the way of food or drink in here or the adjoining larder. There's nothing worth searching here. However, from here you can access 2 new locations. One, a staircase is leading up to the next floor, and the second is a locked door that you imagine could lead down to a cellar. There is a rotten odour coming from beyond the door. Yes, we are up against this. Is Carfax House, Matt. This is Dracula's home in London. If you take the stairs up to the next floor, add 1 delay point and turn to 697. If you try to pick the cellar door lock, for each attempt you must add 1 delay point. The combination is 42531. If you manage to get inside, turn to 616. If you return to the hall, turn to 631. Yes, indeed. We broke into Dracula's house on Monday. So, what would you like to do? Upstairs or try and break into the... Hello.
I'm going to break into the stream.
Hello, breaking into Stream Boy.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right.
Well, I'm doing a lot better than I was earlier. Let's just say that.
Good.
There were so many people.
Yeah, I'll bet. Was it really busy?
Oh, it was so busy. And the introductory lecture was started by the folk orchestra.
Oh, right.
Which was very loud and didn't have any sign anywhere that said it was going to be started with it.
Oh, mate.
So that was fun, and they had 3 songs.
Oh, well. Yeah, fair play. At least gives them a chance to play.
Yep.
Was there a lot of information, and was it helpful information?
There was a lot of information, and I am... There was a lot of information.
Mm-hmm. So, we need to sit down and have a chat at some point.
We need to sit down and have a chat at some point, but I certainly feel I know which choice I would like to make.
Okay. Well,
that is not a topic I would wish to discuss tonight, however.
No.
Because, my God, it has been a long day.
I'll bet.
What were we saying?
The journey today.
Yeah, it was a bit... We got there, though.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. You wouldn't expect... They build it as a folk band.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't.
It was a full-on orchestra.
I mean, okay, imagine if... I say the word to you, a folk band. What do you picture?
Well, there'll be acoustic guitars, maybe a cajon, banjos, violins, an accordion.
100 people on a stage, full on brass.
So it was a brass band, not a folk band.
Full on violin.
There was like 3 accordion players.
Freaking phenomenal.
One of them was dancing.
There was one person just dancing. It was
the one
amazing.
person who was dancing was really good.
It was amazing.
Okay.
But it wasn't what I had in my head as a folk band. I had assumed maybe like
Five
a
people.
5-piece. No, we're talking about 60, 70 in musicians.
So full on orchestra.
It was,
Bez was there, yeah.
but there was, there was. But it wasn't what I had expected.
Yeah.
And Jason hadn't read up, and so didn't know. I just went right the open talk. Let's go.
Yeah.
And it was just whomp, a wall of sound, and it just really overwhelmed. It was too much for kind of
the beginning. It was the beginning of it, which was annoying. And then, because I had my headphones on, the principal himself was speaking directly into the microphone, which was fine. I could hear that.
Yeah.
The vice principals, the head of acting and the head of music, I had to take the headphones off. And when when the principal had his speech in between the two, it was too fucking loud.
Yeah.
So we kind of started on that sensory overload.
Great.
And then people...
It was super busy.
Yeah, well, it would be. Because it would be an open day for loads of different courses.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Well.
Plenty to talk about.
Yeah. Fine. I've got plenty to talk about.
Yeah, I shall leave you alone.
Thank you. We're trying to work out whether we're going to break down this door and find some Dracula and his cronies on the other side.
Boot down the door.
I've got to break the lock first.
Boot down the door. Loot the corpses. Steal the gems.
That's what we're trying to do.
Use your
End
sledgehammers
up
and
at
your
the pub.
kumquats.
No, there is no kumquats.
Then you're not playing hard enough.
Joseph didn't put kumquats in the book, Lindsay.
That's not my problem.
Well, you can ask him. Tell him yourself. If anybody's wondering about the kumquats thing, it's to do with the Marvel Multiverse books that John had a hand in under Mark Gascoigne's guidance. And the guy who wrote the books is normally a puzzle master. So he comes up with puzzles and games. Anyway, there is, between the Deadpool one and the She-Hulk one, there is a slight crossover. Somewhere there is a sledgehammer, and somewhere there are some kumquats, none of which are referenced directly. So you've got to find a special combination to get to that page. Haven't found it myself. But Kit knows about it, so... right, where were we? Yes, the door. So, 2:15, we were going to work out... That's right, so I've got a bookmark there. We were going to work out, are we going to go up the stairs, take a delay point, go up the stairs, or we're going to try and pick the cellar lock, and for every attempt, we add one delay. And if we get inside, excellent, or are we going to leave? So that's the three. Stairs, lock, or stairs, cellar, leave. S for stairs, C for cellar, L for leave. And we'll give you an update on Jason as and when we have them. But they ain't going to be tonight. S for stairs for Nathan. You don't want to go and find some Dracula and his cronies in the cellar? Stairs for Joe as well. Good lord, nobody wants to go up. Just because the stairs go up doesn't mean to say you go up the stairs. You don't want to find out what the rank smell is on the other side of the door. Is that what the problem is? I'm scared of the cellar. Surely it's buyer beware, not seller beware. Anybody else? Anybody else before we make a decision? 2 so far to go up the stairs. Nobody else has voted. No, Edward also wants to go up the stairs. Yeah, we're all off again. Yep. Right, up the stairs you go then. 697. Plus 1 delay point. Up to 6 now. It's the Demeter all over again. Right, 697. Oh, good lord, excuse me. 697, 698, 697. Oh, well, now you've done it. You are currently, no, if you're currently, no, you don't. Continue reading. 697. Remember when we went through all the cabins on the Demeter? Sorry, it was off having a... No, you're fine. Don't worry, Matthew. We've gone up the stairs. Nobody wanted to go to the cellar. Everybody wanted to go upstairs. Once again, you find yourself in the upstairs hall of Carfax. There are 5 rooms that you can explore. 3 on the right side of the corridor and 2 on the left. So, would you like to search? First room on the left. Second room on the left. First room on the right. Second room on the right. Third room on the right. If you take the stairs back down to the ground floor, add 1 delay point, turn to 215. So that's basically L1, L2, R1, R2, R3. Those are your choices. L1, L2, R1, R2, R3. Edward's coming straight in with L1. L1, easy choice. Fair enough. Just tick them off in logical order. Said, see, there's Matty's throwing a spanner in the works with an R2. Sadly, well, maybe if you go downstairs, there'll be a second door as well, so that'd be a D2. An R2 and a D2. There's no 3POs. C3 post offices. Any more? Go for 2 to 1 again. L1 it is then. Okay. That's going to take us to 531. 531. Go on then, L1. Fair enough. 531 it is. Oh, hold on a second. Before I do that, let me check the stairs. Let me check. That had nothing. Nothing. And this won't have anything. Okay, 531. I'm just worried we're on a wild goose chase. Well, might very well be. We may have to come back another day. You find yourself in a room with 3 areas of interest. To one side, you see 2 boxes filled with a number of miscellaneous items, and on the other side, you see an ornate carved chest, which appears to be locked. Would you like to first check the box, or check the second chest? If you attempt to unlock the chest, for each time you try, you must add 1 delay point. Combination is 3, 4, 4, 5. If you manage to get inside, turn to 437. If you turn to the corridor, turn to 697. Vampire goose, indeed. So, the box. Hold on. One side you see 2 boxes filled with... Alright, so box number 1, box number 2, or the chest. So B1, B2, or C. B1, B2, C, or L to leave. Box, yeah, which one might be there? Box 1 or box 2? Box 1 for Edward. Take the money! Box 1 says Matty. Box 1. Alright, box 1 it is then. 338. Searching the entire contents of the desired location, you're disappointed to find nothing more than what you would expect. Add 1 delay point. Oh dear. That is us at 7 delay points. We can do one more thing. We are back in the hall, 697. Which doesn't bode well. No, nothing in those. Are we missing something? I don't know. I don't know. I think we're just looking at the wrong stuff. Leave and come back later. Well, I mean, to be honest, we've got one more chance before we have to leave. Bit like the Demeter, it's takes a few attempts to get through it all. Learn the numbers of the failures because they are repeated. Okay then, so 338 was a failure. 80 was a failure, wasn't it? Let's have a look. 80. Let's make a note of these. Oh yeah, so oh yes, okay. So 903 is a failure. I see. 450 is a failure. And 338 is a failure, and that's just exactly what we've done again. So 338. Okay, so 697, we're back in the hall, right? If we go back into door 1, just for example, all right, 531, 531. I see what we're doing there. 531. So the options were 338 and 450. Okay, so 338 and 450 we know are failures. So it always seems to be like, forget the box, forget everything else, try the chest or the locked door or that other something else. So we took the one delay, so we've got one more chance. Would you like to have a go at this combination lock on the chest in room 1 again? Hey Kit, you're absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. How are you? I hear you had a good day today at the garden, which I'm pleased. There you go. See, there's a voice of reason. Pick the lock and loot the chest. We have definitely learned something here. Yes, we have. Pick lock. Okay. All right then. So we're going to go back into 531. We're going to have a go at the combination lock. So we only need 4. So let's see. What was the number again? Forgot what the number was. You had a good day, survived the officials visiting the garden. I'm so pleased. That went well. 3445 is the number we're looking for. 3445. Okay, here we go. Well, we got a 5. There's a 3 and a pair of 4s. There's a 3 and a 4. So we just need a 4. No! Right, that's us taken one delay. So we need to start again. Yeah, so that was one try. So we'll try again. Three and a five. And a pair of fours. Oh, we've broken a lockpick. I wish we could just kick the lock. Pair of fours required. One. Ah, damn it. Nope. Right, that's 9. Do you want to have another go? Yes or no? I wish I could. Should we give it one more go? Because as soon as we step out of this room, we're stuffed, right? Doesn't matter, we're stuffed. Yeah, one more go. All right, then, here we go. 3, 4, 4, 5. There's a 3 and a 5. Nope. No go. Failed. Dead. That's us at 10 delay points. There's no point. We'll just have to take our lumps. Back to the corridor then. I mean, actually, Joseph, I mean, obviously, we're over 8, right? Is it worth us just continually going because until we get it? Because it doesn't matter, does it? We're already over 8. Or should we, knowing that we're over 8, stop? Because the bad thing is going to happen anyway. You will lose a lockpick each time you fail. That's very true. That is very true. And that is actually 3. So that is us actually at 0 lockpicks. So we are done. We are done. We have no more lockpicks. So that's a good point. We are out of lockpicks. So the answer there is we're done. We have to go back into the hall, sadly. So 697. We will be over this and we're going to get booted out. No, because we that was 3 attempts, so that was 3 lockpicks. Sadly. I forgot to take one off. 697. Pardon me. Okay, here we go then. Boo indeed. Boo. If you have currently 8 delay points or more, roll 1 die. It is still daytime. It is daytime. And I rolled a 1. Turned to 700. You are about to explore another part of the house when suddenly something leaps from the shadows and attacks you. At first you cannot make it out until you manage to back away and see that it is a person, a woman with razor-sharp fangs that seems intent on devouring you. Turn to 667. Oh noes. She's the day watch. You have no choice but to fight this creature of the night in the day. Mysterious woman, brackets vampire. Brawling night. Oh, gold. Right, okay. Oh, that was us. That was us doing that. Okay. So, our stamina currently. Stamina is 24. So we have a stamina of 24. They have a stamina of 16. So I'm going to write this down this time. Right, so I'm going to write this down here. Ooh, bear with me a second. So we have a brawling of 8. We have a weapons of... no, we have a brawling of 9. Because we've got our knuckle dusters. We have 7. Ranged is now 7. Magic and science is 8. Deduction is 10. And stealth is still... Well, it is 8 now. Theirs is brawling 9. Weapons 0. Ranged 0. Magic science 11. Ooh. Deduction 9. And stealth 10. Oofed. So she has so we have special abilities on brawling, weapons, ranged, and deduction. They have special moves on brawling and stealth. Okay. So we're evens. We're +7, +7, -3, +1, -2. Oofed. All right. So fighting again. Try and remind me how we do the fighting thing. I can't remember. 130. I think we roll 2 dice. I'm just going to put a bookmark in here for now. If you manage to defeat your attacker, we wounded just long enough to escape. You will be allowed to return and explore Carfax again, but you must wait at least 1 more day. Okay. Right, fighty fight. Fill in the U column with your attributes. If you're in bonuses or penalties, write those in the plus or much. Okay. Okay. Fill the enemy column with the enemy targets. If any bonuses or penalties, write this in the compare the numbers, including bonuses, between you and if you have the higher in that particular one. Right, win in the first box in the I bonus column. Oh, okay. Now work out the difference between the numbers in the U and enemy column. Write this in the second box. All right, so I'm back to front. It doesn't matter. So that would be Draw, win, win, lose, win, lose. In that order. Roll one die. Right, okay, so roll one die to work out what we're going to play. Brawling it is then. Brawling. Sorry, bear with me a second. We'll get this going in a second. So it's a draw. Okay. If you both have 0 in the attribute, roll to determine attribute again. If you both have the same number in the attribute, you will still go first. So we get to go first. Roll one for initiative first. So we go first. Because we both have the same number. So we go first. Right, roll 2 dice. Right, 2 dice for us, please, and 2 dice for them. So colours for us. First 2 colours for us, then the next 2 colours for them. White for us. Yeah, okay. Purple, right, so it's definitely a purple, for sure. Somebody else want to choose white for, or not? Obviously, the choices are there. Yellow, says Matty. Purple and yellow, like a bruise. Anybody else still to vote? Edward, you can have a deciding vote if you want. I think. Dave's going yellow, right? Okay, so that's us. So purple and yellow. That's us for the bruise, right? 2 colours then for them, please. Oh, we all chose yellow, right? Second round. Who wants what? What are we going to give them? Red. Black. Green. Black, right? Definitely black for them. And red. Okay, black and red. Fine, perfect. Okay, so you go away. So that's fine. So it's us and them. Roll 2 dice for either yourself. The bonus associated with in the I bonus column. Make a note of this number. So we've got 6. So we've got 6. And they have got 6. It's a draw. With combat totals, whoever's the highest wins, blah, blah, blah. If the winner was defending... nothing. In the event of a tie, the person who attacked first will automatically win. Excellent. So And it's 2 damage, isn't it? Is that right? Two stamina. Yeah, okay. So that's down to 14. Right, okay, I think we know what we're doing now. Right, let's go for this. So, we won, so we have the advantage. 3, that's not so good. Oh, sorry, my apologies. We need to roll a dice to find out what we're fighting. It's brawling again. And we rolled 3. They rolled 7. They went. So presumably we were attacking. Boo! I know. Well, it just does 2 points of damage to us, so fine. 2. Okay. Next up, it's a 2, so we are going for weapons. However, they don't have any. So weapons. So we don't. So we've lost the initiative on that one, actually. So depending on who goes first, and add roll 2 dice for either yourself or your enemy, depending on who goes first, and add the bonus associated with each attribute in order to make a note of this number. Right. So they go first if they've got the advantage. 9 for them, despite them having 0. So that's 9 plus 0. Now hold on. If the person goes second has 0 in the chosen attribute, roll 3 dice. Now, if the person going second has 0 in the chosen, no, well, they don't, because they had the advantage. So they only get, what did I say? 6, 7, 8, 9. So they have 9. We obviously have 7. That's a 1, 2, 3, plus 7 is 10. Jesus. So we just win. So we do 2 damage. Slow going. If they have 0, they go second. Oh, do they? Oh, because right, I see. Right, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so let's re-roll that then. So we go first. 7 plus 7 is 14. Yeah. Now, they are going. So there's 0. We roll 3 die and plus 4 to determine their defense total. 3? Good lord. 4 6 plus 4 is 10. We win. And do 2 damage. Right, so that's fine. Phew. So that always goes first. Did they roll a No. Ah, shit, they did. They did, yes. You're right, they did. But a double means nothing for them because they don't have a special ability because their weapons are 0. Did they roll a double that counts as a save? All right. I'll go with what I'll go with that. Fine. Okay. So roll dice. It's a 4. 4 is magic science, so we lose, which means they have the advantage and they start first with their dice. Yes. 10. 21. Oh, plus they rolled a double, but they don't have a special attribute in magic and science. Please don't tell me there's anything else for a double been rolled. Yeah, only if they have a special ability. 21. That was what was it? 21. Ay. So we're rolling second. The person who's 0 in the attribute automatically chooses to defend. Okay. 4, 6, 14. Ouch. So we lose. Does that mean... Oh, no. So 1. So it's back to brawling. We are even, so we get the advantage. Okay. 5. Let's go 5. 5. It's pointless. 11. They win. Down to 18. To 6, which is stealth, which means they have the advantage, which means they go first. Also, let's hope they don't roll any doubles. Right, so they have the advantage, so they go first. $20. Ooh, 11 and 8. Hold on, yeah. Oh, hold on though. Did they roll doubles? They rolled doubles. What page was it on? 667. 6 also counts as special ability. Okay, hold on then. Yeah, so it does. So, hold on. 667. 667. Stealth blood drain. Roll 1 die damage and restore the result to her stamina. What? 11. 19, oh, 19 for us. 19 for us. Are we allowed to do ours as well, though? But does that only count if it special ability carried out on a roll of? Oh no, we don't have a special ability for stealth. Damn it! They just them. So we get nothing. So we have to roll another dice. 5. She's now healthier than she was. Did she go back up to 16 then? She can't get 18. She was only on 16 to start with. I'm giving her more stamina. No, that's no. Her stamina is 16. Oh Lord. Yeah, only to 16. Oh, whew. All right. Strap in, lads and lassies. We might be a while. Lose by 1. Right, it's another stealth. Excellent. Right, this is going to be a 6. Oh God, double 6. Jesus Christ. We can't win. 6. Oh, also, they would have taken 2 off us last time, and another 2 off us now, so we're down to 14. 6, 7, 8 is 14, of course. Right. It's a 4. Magic and science, and we are losing. Oh, music's run out. If you drop below 12, you're wounded and get -1 to your rolls. No. No. Right, anyway. So, magic. So, we 9. 20. 10. 18. 'Still not playing. Odd. Okay. This is pretty rubbish. We're doing pretty rubbish, to be fair. We need some good stats with some good rolls. 4 again. Jesus. 5 and 10. 5 and 11, 16. 16. Nine and 8 is 17. Sadly, we have no special abilities for magic and science, but we do take them down to 14. So even Stevens, which gives us, well, maybe not. It's a 6. Which is stealth, which means they're going to win, aren't they? So they get the advantage. Seventeen for them. We're on 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 8's 18. We win. We win. We don't have a special ability. Did I just... Oh my god, what was that? Was that 12 or 10? Do you have traps in your inventory? Oh, that's a good point. We have our trap, yes. What does the trap do? Traps, 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 traps. Delays and lockpicks, 203. Oh, we also have holy water and crucifix. Oh, for goodness sake. Of course we do. And they're a vampire. Duh. 203. Right. Get your thinking caps on, people. No. Where do we find out about the... Didn't we write this down? I thought we'd written this down somewhere. 493. I don't have that down. I don't have that listed there. Aha! Noted that. Right, okay. Books. Crossbow. Crucifix can be used instead of a defense roll to survive any vampire, brawling or stealth attack, normal or special, and gain +2 to next attack. Right, okay. Holster. allows you to swap from weapons and brawling to a ranged initiative at a cost of -2 to your attack. Holy water can be used in conjunction with any weapon to double the damage to any supernatural creature. Will only inflict 3 damage maximum on ghosts. 3 uses. What we got? 4 holy water, 2 crucifix. Pipe allows you to +2 to all attributes in the first initiative of any fight. Oh, it's probably too late for that now. Spirit Testament can be used after a successful magic science roll to instantly defeat a ghost. No, okay. Torch. Trap. Take 4 damage on any successful stealth attack. 1 use. Okay. Okay. So we could have done 4 damage with the trap. Okay. So if our next one comes up as stealth, then I guess that's I'm going to put this one in here. 493. Need lots of bookmarks. Yeah, okay. So, can be used in conjunction with any weapon to double the damage to any supernatural creature. Oh, so if we get ranged or something like that, then we can do right. Okay, fine. So we can put holy water on and stuff. Can we rerun it with the new info? No. Let's just go with where we are and what we're at, because yeah, it doesn't matter. If needs be, we'll just reset. Okay, so we could say that with that last stealth, yeah. So where's the trap? The trap. Take 4 damage on any successful stealth attack, 1 use. So we could use that and say we've taken 4 off them, which would take them down to 8. Yeah? And then our trap is gone. Okay. Might as well just use it and be done. So, our 11th round, let's see what we get. It's a 1, so it's brawling. Right, so crucifix can be used instead of a defense roll to survive any vampire brawling or stealth attack, normal or special, and gain +2 to the next attack, 1 use. Okay. So it's brawling. We are even. So it is literally just on the dice roll. We get the advantage to start with. Let's see what we get. We get a 6 and a 2. That was a 6, by the way, before it got knocked out. That's 8, plus also brawling, because we rolled a 6. We can do a judo throw for 3 damage. So we do a judo throw for 3 damage. Well, we can do, potentially. So 6, 8. What did I say? Well, let's just put it down as 8 because it's the same. 8. Oop. 8. And then let's roll them. 4 and 4 is 8. But we threw the 6, we get the advantage, so we're going to do 3 damage anyway. Judo chop! So we don't have to use a crucifix. Just the judo roll, yeah. You automatically succeed. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So just the judo roll. So there's 3. So that takes it down to 5. Okay. Next one. I will get the hang of this. It's a 2. It's a 2, which is weapons, to which we have the full advantage. Okay. So they have 0. So they're right. So they've got right. Blah, blah, blah. So we're going to roll ours. So what did I say? It's weapons. 12. weapons. Now, holy water can be used in conjunction with any weapon to double the damage to any supernatural creature. Now, weapons we have, obviously, is our rapier. So we have a rapier. Sadly, our dragon sword was stolen. It doesn't do anything else. Oh, we've got a gun book. I didn't know we had a gun book. So if we roll a double or a 6, we will be able to do a deadly slice for 4 damage. It will just double any damage you take. So you use in conjunction with any weapon to double the damage to any supernatural creature. So if we use holy water on our rapier, yeah. So if you get a normal hit, it will be 4. Yeah, exactly. So if we'll use the holy water on it, okay, on our rapier. But let's roll and see what we get. So we have the advantage at the moment. It's not much, but it is 7 to nothing. But it does mean that they get all of those extra rolls. If you get a deadly slice, it will be 8 damage. Exactly. So let's roll our dice and see what happens. Let's hope we get high or a 6. We didn't get either. We got 5 on top of our 7, which is 12. This isn't going well, is it? There, roll. Now hold on. So they have to roll 3 plus a 4. That's a 5. 8, 10, 13, 17. And no, 17. Yeah. Ouch. We lose. And presumably first go second to 0, roll 3 dice on the right. If the winner was defending, they do not inflict damage, but lessen the damage of the attack against them. If the winner was fleeing, nobody was fleeing. So we just do 2 damage to us. Ouch. Okay, so that's us up to 12. Owie. Okay. Round 13. Lucky 13, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky 13. It's magic. They have a 3-point advantage. So they go first. Six. That's a double. For fuck's sake. But they don't have any special ability. So 17 for them. 5 for us, please. Let's have a high for us, please. Oh my god. $12 for us. We lose. And that was a magic. No, nothing. Nothing. They were defending, so you don't take any damage. Oh, do we not? Oh, okay. How does that... If they were defending... Oh, if the winner was defending, they do not inflict damage, but lessen the damage of the attack against them. -1 stamina from them. But lessen the damage of the attack against them. So, so we do 1 stamina. So we do 1 stamina damage to them. The winner is defending. They do not inflict damage, but lessen the damage. Oh no, hold on. If the person goes second has 0 and the treasure writes down and continues phase 4. Yes, we take 1 stamina off. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But we lessen, they still lessen the inflicted damage upon them. Right, okay. I think I get that. 3, something different. Ranged, to which we win and also have a possible advantage. Okay, so number 14 is ranged. No, their stamina is not 1, their stamina is 4. 14, ranged. Now, we have, what do we have? Again, I suppose much the same applies. Have I just closed the... I did, didn't I? I always do that. Don't know why. So, we have a revolver. But it doesn't really make any difference. So again, you can put holy water on the revolver. And if we win a deadly shot, a 6 equals 4 damage, a double equals 6 damage. If we roll it. If we roll it. Although, I suppose it doesn't really... no, because if we put holy water and we don't roll it, we can still do double damage. Yes, double damage. So holy water. So we used 1 holy water previously on our rapier, and we use another holy water now on our revolver. Okay, let's see how we go. We have the advantage. High numbers, please. High numbers, please. 6 plus 7 is 13. Okay, so we hope that they roll really low. 5, 8, 13, 17. Again, 17. But theirs was the thing. Theirs was a defense, and we inflict 1 damage. Although, do we inflict 2 because we used our holy water? Because we would have inflicted 4. Is that right? What were they on? Yes, that's right. Perfect. Thank you. Good. We're whittling them down slowly. 15 rounds of fighting later. Here we go. This is the one bit. This is the one bit that is quite slow, I guess. Right, deduction. We get a +1 advantage to that. Hooray! So we get the starting advantage. It's a 2. It's a 1, which makes a whole whopping 13 for our deduction. Theirs is 9. Six, 11, 9, 20. Jesus. Lose. That is most definitely 2 points off us. Ouch. Not that round then. Nope. Only wanted one of those. Well, it's a 4. Which is, again, is magic, which means we're not going to do so well. They get the advantage, so they start. 7. So it's 18 for them. Three, 5, 13 for us. We lose. Now that's going to take us down below 12. So now we lose -1 to all of our stats. Is that right? Wounded. Wounded. Stamina, wounds, and death. 86. If at any time during battle you are reduced to below 12 stamina, you will be wounded. This will happen, and you must write wound next to your current stamina score. Wound. Okay. When wounded, you will have -1 to all attack rolls. And you will not be allowed to replenish stamina by eating or sleeping until you have used a bandage. After this, you can remove the wound from next to your stamina score, along with the -1 penalty, and continue on as before. So, whatever we roll, we have to take 1 off. Is that correct? So, wound, -1 attack. Okay. Okay, right. Let's see what happens. It's only 1 point. It's only 1 point. It's fine. Round 17. It's a 3, which is ranged. How long does the holy water stay? We have a bandage. Do we have to wait for the fight to end before you use it? Yes. Yes, we do. You can't bandage yourself up in the middle of a fight because you just get stabbed. Okay. So I don't think we can. We could use a holy water again. It ranged is 7 to 0, so let's use another holy water. Holy water. Each time you use the holy water, takes off 1 use. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. So ranged, holy water. We've got the advantage. Please give us some good rolls. It's a 4. It's a 6. That's 10. On top of our 7 is 17. But also, we've just rolled a 6. So we're doing automatic damage 4. Presuming we win. Let's find out what they're defending. Well, they're defending. They can only defend. So let's see what I think this is it. I think we've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, they can't even defend it. Thank goodness for that. We've won that, and because we did rolled a 6, we did 4 damage, which is doubled because of the holy water, which is 8, which puts them on -5. And they're not dead. You can't use holy water with ranged. Okay, right. It doesn't matter because they're on -1, and we get holy water back. So I thought you could put holy water on. Can be used in conjunction with any weapon to double the damage. So surely pouring that on the bullets. No? Can be used in conjunction with any weapon to double the damage. Doesn't matter. For weapons not ranged. Okay. Put a not 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 ranged. I might have to put a little post-it notes. Not ranged. Either way, if that's the case, then we're back up to 3 because we didn't use them then. Not that it mattered in the previous one anyway. But they're at -1, which means no, they're not. They're at 0 because -1 attack. Well, 17. Oh no, actually no, it doesn't matter because it's range would take us down to 16. 16 with the -1 attack. It doesn't matter. They're dead. Weapons that use the weapon stat. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. They're well. I say they're dead. They're not dead. They're not dead. But we won. We won finally. So there's that. Joseph, thank you for all of this help. Genuinely for keeping me on track. Because it's really hard to do on stream like this. I think if I was at home, if it was just me doing it, it'd be a lot easier. But because I'm trying to do, it's the worst part. It's the worst part is rolling dice for combat. For these, it really not just for your book, for everybody's books. Everybody's books, when it comes to combat, it is the longest, slowest, most laborious part of any stream that we do. So yeah, thank you for keeping me straight on that, because otherwise I would have been completely lost. Right, so we've managed to defeat our attacker. We've wounded just long enough for us to be able to escape and return to the South District. It is still day. We're turning to 591. And that is where I think we're going to have to leave it. It wasn't much, but at least we've got... yes. 591. Whew. That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope to have to do that too often. Well, it's like the zombie on the boat, isn't it? Really. It was H11 it wanted. It was quite the battle. Currently testing a lot of fights in grim Dickensian tales, and I'm getting through them pretty quickly. If we want some, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Right, so there we go. We're back out. It's still daytime in that it's afternoon. It was yeah. So it's still afternoon. I suggest we've done Carfax. We're broken in. There's not a lot more we can do today, I don't think. What we could do is what do we need? We've still got so we've got the pair of glasses. We've got a wig which is brown that we need to make into a blonde wig. We need a fake blonde beard, which we have back at Baker Street, and we're going to see if we can borrow a lab coat from Dr. Watson to make our disguise to be able to go back to the asylum. The original combat table is very useful because it can store your stats. See, the problem I have is I probably need to build a better. I probably need to build a better one of those. Like, to have it on the screen like that. Yeah. Because although you have the stuff at the top, it's also obviously there at the bottom. And on one of the other ones, it was much larger. If I remember right. Yeah, that's the better one. That was the one we printed off last time. I forgot I had that one. So that is the better one there. Mrs. Hudson's bleach, I seem to remember. Yes, exactly. That's right. So hopefully we'll get some bleach from Mrs. Hudson, and we can change that dark brown wig into a blonde one. Guys, thank you very much. That's been huge. And Joseph, a massive thank you as always to you for all of this today. Sorry it's been quite short, but it's probably best given the way I'm not 100%, and it's probably a good place to leave it. If the enemy rolls too high, you do always have the option to defend with 3 dice. See, I'm going to have to sit down and go through combat again, I think, and just get it in my head properly, because I just wasn't quite aware of it. I might have to just roll some scenarios and try and get it slightly better in my head, because I'm always assuming that we're constantly like old school. You just want to hack and slash and try and defeat them as quickly as possible. But that is not necessarily the case because of the way that the attributes are rolled, and so you're rolling against. You roll to find out which fighting method you're going to use, whether that's brawling, a weapon ranged, etc. This is strategy. Yes, absolutely. And I think that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the fact that there's more than one outcome and there's more than one thing that you can do, whether you're attacking or defending. I guess if you're attacking, you're attacking. If you're defending, you can do, as you say, more to try and save and lessen the damage, I guess, inflicted upon you. So I will need to read up on that. We've got a long weekend. Because we have a bank holiday here on Monday due to the fact that Scotland managed to get into the World Cup for the first time in 28 years, and our First Minister decided to ask King Charles if we could have a holiday, and he said yes. So I will be doing a bit of reading, I think, on Monday, and maybe a bit. I've got a whole lot of. I've got so many playtesting to do, but I will do a bit of reading and see if I can't get combat slightly more squared off in my head. Yay for extra bank holiday, I know. Well, see, we don't get 2 in May, and we don't don't get the August bank holiday. I get mid-September for some reason, because that's the way the NHS works. So when people get bank holidays, I don't necessarily get them yet. So now it's quite nice to have a bank holiday when others don't have it, if that makes any sense. Anyway, it's a free bank holiday, and that's all that matters. I've got stuff that I need to do. I want to reset. My primary goal is to set up my drum kit again properly, because I've not, since I moved it, it's not been set up properly, and I've not had the time to do it. So that was my plan for Monday, is to go and tackle the drum kit so that I can get back to playing, because I miss it, and I have another band, or people who are interested in playing, and I need to be able to start practicing again. So that's my plan for Monday. A few bits and pieces over the weekend, so I'll be around a bit. I might do don't know. I might do a stream tomorrow night, if people want to jump in Minecraft, or Sunday, and I haven't decided which yet. So that's quite nice. So after my last band mates ditched me and went off and joined Holocaust, the bastards. I don't begrudge them. They're so lucky. You're up for Minecraft, excellent. I had another old friend call me out of the blue and go, "Hey, are you doing anything? I've met a guitarist and we thought we might do some just some casual jamming and playing and stuff." And I went, "Yeah, hell's yes." So that's the plan. We slowly, Stuart and I got together and had a bit of a jam a few weeks back, and he's just pinged me again saying, "You up for another one?" And I'm like, "Yep, just give me some dates and we'll work it out." So that's why I want to get the drum kit up and running, so I can actually practice and not be a complete novice when it comes to playing some new stuff. So should be good. Anyway, a reminder that Kit and I aren't around from Sunday for a week, as we'll be in that there. Oh, you're going down on Sunday? Okay. That's right. So I will see. I don't know if I can do tomorrow. I need to see what's happening. We may have to have the that might be the only time we've got a bit of a chance to have a discussion with Jason. So I don't know. If there is, I'll let you know. Failing that, we'll Sunday afternoon we'll be back the following time. Okay, fine. No worries. That's fine. We'll sort something out. Anyway, guys, it's midnight. It's Friday tomorrow. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your time, and have a great day tomorrow. All being well, I shall catch you on Monday for further Grim Dickensian. So thank you everybody who's coming along tonight. Nathan, Kit, Joe, Edward, Matty, Drossie, thanks for dropping in, and of course Mr. Dave Ingram 34, aka Joseph Daniels. A huge thank you for joining in. That definitely has kept it's kept us on the straight and narrow with regard to that. I now understand a lot more about it. And to be fair, we've only really had 3 major fights throughout all of this. So I think we've been quite lucky so far in the number of encounters we've had. So we can be forgiven for not being 100% up on the gameplay on it. So so yes, no, huge thank you, Joseph. Huge thank you. And you're more than welcome. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. Absolutely. So we'll do next week, should be fine. Monday, Thursday again. Great. The week after, slightly different. But I'll let you know about that when I'm closer to the time, because I've got Metallica in 2 weeks' time. We'll go through Glasgow to go see Metallica, Jason and I. So that will be a Thursday night, unfortunately. So we will not stream that night, but we'll definitely get at least another 2, if not 3, in before then, and then we'll keep going. Keep going until the week after that. So all good. Thank you very much, everyone, again for a lovely evening, and